Last time we showed you how we produced Twisting Fate, the instrumental of which was largely inspired by the sound of KDA. This time we are playing homage to a movie which captivated hearts worldwide, us included, and showing you how we made a track inspired by the K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters brought back a sound very common in K-pop a few years ago, but one which had taken a step back lately. We're talking about Girl Crush, which we associate with groups such as BLACKPINK, EVERGLOW, COC, and many others. TAKEDOWN and how it's done put this sound back in the spotlight, and we couldn't be more thrilled about it. So let's get right into it and dive deeper into making a Girl Crush track.
Girl Crush is characterized with strong beats and themes about empowerment. The exact genre inspirations vary, though undoubtedly ones everyone would instantly recognize are trap and EDM, featuring songs like and we hear this sound in both of our K-pop Demon Hunters references, which is not surprising at all. How it's done features the one and only Teddy Park, as well as other members from BLACKPINK's team on the credits, while members from the team behind TAKEDOWN are responsible for tracks such as and. So what are the main elements of Girl Crush?
One of the core ingredients of a Girl Crush type track is its hard-hitting nature. The BPM plays a vital part here, often sitting around 140 to 160. This ensures we can go for a heavy halftime groove which allows space for the bass and bounce, while still moving forward quickly. It also allows having fast-paced regular time sections, which we commonly hear in so-called party choruses, ensuring we end the song with a bang.
But let's start with the main drum groove of our song. It is inspired from trap, which has a few main characteristics. Firstly, a kick hitting the downbeat, though it also commonly accents other beats, and it is also used for these rolling kick fills at the end of a 4-bar sequence. Occasionally, we would even skip a beat with the kick, making the groove extra interesting. Then our clap or snare hits on the 3. And finally, we have a full-time hi-hat pattern. This contrasts the slow feel of the kick and the snare, and it often features rolls as well. Percussion then fills in some of the space and further complements the groove.
This groove is the basis of our track and would feature, in all its variations, throughout most sections. However, it wouldn't be Girl Crush if we don't include the most important part, the hook.
Let's listen to some examples again. Does anything stand out? Indeed, they all feature one key element, the main melody or the key pivot element of each track. This is how our melody sounds. Two factors are important to mention here.
One is the pattern of the melody, which is ABAC. As you have heard us say many times before, this is a question-answer pattern. The repetition of the question contributes to the memorability, while the variation in the response keeps things intriguing. Overall, this melodic pattern is quite common, as it is a great way to craft catchy yet simple melodies.
The other key factor here is the sound design, which in our case consists of multiple layers. We also play with tremolo, reverb and slowdown effects to add a unique flair.
As is typical, we introduce a stripped-down version of our melody in the intro. We then reintroduce parts of it in the verse, however, we never play the full melody, thus getting the listener familiarized with it without overplaying it.
For the B chorus, we do yet another classic and simply pitch our melody up by 1 octave, thus increasing the energy and refreshing the ears of the listener, but let's talk more about the chorus in detail.
What is important for choruses in this genre is that they hit hard, and a vital ingredient to that is the bass. A solid 808 is the classic choice for Girl Crush and is what we use too. This is how it sounds in the verse. In the chorus, we further saturate and distort it. Moreover, we introduced another wide layer which sounds like this.
To further enhance how our chorus hits, we use yet another classic technique, a brass stab. Here is how it sounds with the bass. A new element that isn't as common in the classic girl crush genre, but that we notice in how it's done, is the usage of orchestral stabs. So we too use them to further accent our chorus downbeats.
In chorus B, we bring in another classic. In our track, the chants are more of a background element, which we use to further raise the energy.
We also added a bass fill in the middle, breaking up the rhythm and introducing contrast.
For the final chorus, we wanted to bring up the energy even more, thus finishing the song with a bang. Because of this, we change our drums to full time 4 on the floor, with the kick hitting on every beat and the clap hitting every second and fourth. We then filter in the entire instrumental for 4 bars. After yet another 4 bars, we go back into halftime, however we remove the claps, once again adding variation. We end the track decisively, with the kick, claps, bass and the melody playing at the same time.
But there is one other factor to a chorus hitting hard: building up for it.
The pre-choruses and the bridge directly lead into the chorus, meaning they're vital for setting the energy right. As is typical for Girl Crush, we use these sections to introduce contrast.
In the pre-chorus, the focus lies on the slightly different from before chords, the arpeggio, and in the second half also the build-up. We use a pluck for the arp and a re-space to support everything. In the second pre-chorus, we add a guitar, enhancing the chords for extra variation. In both pre-choruses, we utilize claps for a build-up, yet another girl crush classic, and combine those with risers to build anticipation for the chorus. Most of our instruments are being filtered in, further supporting the energy build-up.
The bridge serves a similar function, but we change our chord progression and swap out some of the instruments. We use choirs, which sound like this. We support this with some nice chords. Unlike the pre-chorus where we use a res bass, here we use a more subtle sub-bass. Instead of using a clap build-up to increase the energy, here we use the kick softened with a filter and new percussion. Additionally to the choir in the background, we also add chants in the second half. You can easily guess what inspired us there.
So here is a preview of what we ended up with. Should we also make a top line? Let us know in the comments down below or on Discord, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss it. And if you need extra help making instrumentals such as this one, book a free call from the link below and let's see if we are a good match.
As always, huge thanks to our Ko-fi supporters, and if you want to join them, you can follow the link in the description.